Hello there, this is Rom coming back at you with yet another car video. Many men get played because they underestimate women. And let me just get back into that. When I first got started on here years ago, I would tell men a lot of stuff, a lot of what women were doing so they wouldn't get played. I said, let me give y'all one of those. Because a lot of men still getting played out here one way or the other, either for money or something I haven't really talked about. I've known about it for a few months now, throning, something Gen Zers be doing. And I'll get into that in a second. But a lot of guys mainly be played for money. That's across all age groups. And here's how the woman plays the man. And I get into it a bit more on the man video I did this past Monday, understanding acculturated prostitution. That's all I called it, or as the pimp god would call it, the honorable pimp god. They would call them acceptable hoes. If I had titled it like the way he would have, I would have said understanding acceptable hoes. But I said, you know me, I'm gonna be more honest about it. Yeah, let me straighten this mirror. Yeah, but you know what? A lot of guys be getting played. And see, a woman ain't, you get some guys out there. I've even had some guys comment talking about, hey, women don't have game, I'm gonna tell you what, it's the quiet ones who got the main game. I learned that since I was little, because I had a cousin. And I ain't gonna lie, I ain't gonna call her name, but let's just say, we'll use the word estranged. But whenever she was, I would keep her talking. Because one thing I noticed with her, as soon as she was quiet and she was just sitting around, just looking, not saying anything, I said, oh yeah, she about to run something. She's scheming. So I would keep her talking. I even told somebody that. I said, man, you want to keep her talking. Don't let her get quiet, because then she's thinking. And I'm going to tell you what. A lot of guys get played that way. Like, you get some women, definitely some women out here getting money out of guys. Come on now. Acculturated prostitutes, or as the honorable pimp guy calls them, acceptable hoes. And they be getting whatever out of a man. But see, they ain't going to ask the man for it straight up. They'll play him, stroke his ego, act quiet. No matter what he say, they'll tell him he the man. They'll look him in the eye and say, man, they be like, damn, that's the biggest dick I've ever seen. Be hitting him with some bullshit. And you know what? I'm going to tell you something now. One of the things... and I probably need to do another video on it, but I'll hit it here. Fellas, if you don't want to get played, put that ego to the side. Kill that ego. Because the way a woman will play you is to stroke that ego. Now, one of the main ways they stroke that ego, and I do mean they be stroking that ego. And some women watching, they like, shh. Come on, Ron. Hey, Ron, I'll get you a sandwich. Just don't tell them that. But ladies, for the player women out there, some guys still ain't gonna listen to me, so you all right. Just don't try to play my sons. But see, they know me. That money ain't gonna work with them. So anyway, right? Or that game. They ain't gonna deal with you unless they want to. I don't know. They got something from good old dad. Anyway. Way a woman to play a guy is, she'll be quiet, she'll be cooperative, all of that. I remember there was one time, when I was vending, and y'all know on my money channel I talk about times I was vending. But I was vending at this one place. Had this guy come in, he acting all tough, the woman acting all quiet, and this guy who was talking with me, he said, yeah, he got under control. I said, nah, she got him under control, trust me. And guess what we found out later on? She was cheating on his ass. She was stroking that ego. See, a woman, she'll stroke that ego. See, she'll give you whatever image she thinks is going to work with you. And see, with a lot of guys, they want to feel like that they're controlling women. And fellas, let me just be real with you. You can't control women. The most you can get from a woman is she is cooperating of her own free will. You can't control them. Every now and then I get some guy maybe hit me up in a consultation or in person or send me an email. How can I take control of it? You can't. If that woman ain't down for you, she ain't down for you. But you get some guys, they think they doing something. They controlling, they spending money trying to change that woman's mind or something. And see, that's how the acculturated prostitute will work. Now, I said earlier, I said something about that throning. Now, I seen that concept a while ago. I just hadn't had a reason to talk about it because, well, I ain't Gen Z. But see, that's a bigger thing with younger folks, though. That's a bigger thing with younger folks. See, a woman, she ain't gonna mess with a guy necessarily for money, but for whatever clout he has, for whatever followers he have on social media. And she's just doing it just to raise herself. Now, they'll say men do it too, but look, come on now, let's just be real. It's mostly women going to do it. Because men, like I always say, a woman, as long as she got good bone structure, she can be in a potato sack. Ain't got nothing to do with it. Shoot, that's some old stuff. Like if a man goes to some restaurant, one of these fast food places, see a woman working on fries. If she got that nice butt dunk, wait, let me do the progression. She got the face card, because I know some people looking for that progression there. She got that face card. She got the nice hair. She got those nice breasts, that snatch waist, that big old butt dunk, those nice thighs. Well, hips meaning. Hold up, I ain't say it right. Those nice thighs, which save lives. Those nice calves, which you gotta have. Shoot, she looking good. We don't care. She could be working on fries. A guy still gonna holler at her. She don't care. Be that woman serving you coffee at the local coffee place. We don't care. As long as she look good, we don't care. We expect to spend money. And see, some women will play that. They know that. They will know that. In fact, I'm going to tell you what. I remember a mentor told me. This woman, I mean, man, he called her a demon lover. He called her a demon lover. Act like if she really needed money for something. And she was acting sweet because I know exactly who he was talking about. Because I was like, her? Yeah. See, they'll act sweet and innocent and a guy think he getting over. But she really getting over on him. Like any guys out there thinking you getting over on the woman, you've been dealing with her for a while, just sit back and ask yourself, how much money have you spent on her? What restaurants have you taken her to? How have you given her money? I remember one woman, and Master Teacher BGS know exactly what I'm talking about. We'll just say makeup artist, because I always talk about this one. She was trying to get some money out of me and everything, and I just kept asking questions, so she determined she couldn't get it out. Because I kept asking. I'm like, what you need that money for? What you need this for? You don't got this, you don't got that. I kept asking. But the way she jumped on me at first, she was like, oh yeah, you nice. I never forget. I was on a radio show. She called in, and she was just like, oh, you fellas are great. And I remember how she would talk to me. She said, oh, you got such pretty eyes. All that. I was like, Because I'm going to tell you what. If a woman compliments me, right? Say a woman compliments me. I don't go crazy over that right away. I don't go crazy. Because, like I said, woman's game is slick. She ain't for the head. She ain't for the head. Or in bed, knowing there's the worst sex she ever had, she'd be like, yeah, that's the best sex I ever had. Yeah. She'll tell you whatever. In fact, she'll figure that out. Whatever you got any, hang-ups over, she'll figure that out. She'll tell you whatever and get whatever out of you. Shoot. And before I did body game, before I got into body game, thought I still had to spend money. I remember one woman, the most I ever spent on a woman at the time, this was late 80s. I spent maybe $100 on it. And $225 money, that might be like $400 or $500. But I thought about it though. Now, I don't know if she was really playing me. She might have just been genuinely nice, but I thought about it. I said, damn, that was some good game. How she did everything. How she was stroking my ego. And that's how they get you. That's how they get you. Because whenever a woman's too nice, I always question it. Now, she might be sincere. Let me just be real with it. She might be sincere, really into. But see, a lot of women nowadays slick. A lot of women, see, especially with the economy the way it is, even though they haven't said the dreaded R word yet, and y'all know what I mean, recession. Don't let them get to the D word, because some of these women out here. Now I know, some of these women, they might be lowering their price, but some women get slick about it, because they know some men, they still want that, that nice old butt dunk. So they'll find that man, he got some money, more money, and let's just be real. And I said this in my on-demand video. You gotta check it out. Like I said, the link is in the description box. But women be having an agenda. All women, you just gotta figure out what their agenda is, and if it's good for you or if it's bad for you. And see, women, they'll get slick about that joint. Women that get slick about it. They'll like tell you whatever, pump your head up. They'll do all that. And then you ain't thinking about it. You just like, you don't care. Because she got that nice progression. I ain't gonna do that again. But I know what I'm talking about. She looking nice. Shit. Like I said, she could be working the fries at some fast food place. She don't care. And they see that guy. And in fact, some of the best women players be working at some places like that, because guys don't be looking at all of that. See, women, I give it to women. They'll look at the whole package. They looking at everything, social class, everything. We don't care. As long as she got a fat ass, though, right? Shit. Yeah, I just got to pull this down here. It's always at the same spot. This is where I get to stop. This long-ass light. But I'm going to tell you what, though. Many men get being played by that because they thinking the woman's dumb. And see, you get some guys out there want to think it. Fellas, women ain't stupid. They just run their game different. In fact, if you talk to an actual pimp, you talk to the pimp guy, hit him up privately. Hit him up. Say, yo, man, Uncle Rom said women, they have the game. Only thing the pimps do is just reverse it. Pimp gotta confirm it. He'll tell you. He's probably said it on one of his videos. Women be having that game. All the pimp does is just reverse it. In fact, this other pimp, may he rest in peace. May he rest in peace. Yeah, I seem to be knowing a lot of guys passing away. Anyway, may this pimp may he rest in peace. I remember he said that's how he tell his women to get some money out of guys. How to work them, how to get money out of them, how to play with their ego. And they know how to do it. Shit, these female strippers, whatever. Like I knew this female stripper. Real cool. Probably hack your computer though, but we won't get into that. But she was telling me how she was making all that extra money in private rooms, but she wouldn't be dancing with the guy, just talking with him. In fact, those same sex workers always talk about who gave me those I'll say insights into women that I still haven't said directly, but I've said indirectly several times. So that means you got to listen to what I'm saying. But she said that's how they would get guys, just talking with them. Because even Malcolm X said that in his autobiography. That's how some women would get some guys, because a lot of times their wives don't have anything to say. And they be getting money out of them and everything. Stroking that ego. And they'll be quiet, just let them talk. Shaking secrets loose from them if they want to. Yeah. Oh, yeah, sure. But see, a lot of guys will just do it. Because, like I said, look, fellas, put the ego to the side. Because that's how those women will get into those men. That's how they'll get them. Every single time. Every single time. They'll play with his ego. Tell him he the man. Shoot, that's how, shoot. Master Yao and Yamache Morris, he talked about demon lovers. That's how female demon lovers, they know, those female demon lovers know that these guys aren't getting the same attention or same anything from like different women. Because, you know, some women, look, let's just be real. Some of the stupider women, they be trying to like tear the man up or something. I'm like, why are you doing that? I've even told some women that, I said, why are you doing that? All you do is stroke his ego, make love to his mind. You can get everything you want out of him. Sure. Unless it's somebody like me, or you do like Uncle Rom say, put that ego to the side. No matter what they tell you, just be like, okay. They tell you, you the smartest man ever. Okay, just say thank you. Tell you how handsome you are. Just say thank you. Tell you your dick is the biggest that you've ever seen. You just say thank you. You don't let any of that go to your head. But see, some guys be thinking that, and they be thinking, oh yeah, I got it over this woman and stuff. But then if they check their bank account after about 6 months of dealing with her, like, wait a minute. I spent a lot of extra money here. You buying her stuff. And you know what my favorite is, like a lot of guys do, take them to that fancy restaurant, that Michelin star restaurant, spend at least 3 figures on the meal, but the woman don't hardly eat anything, and she'll take it back to that guy she really want to be with. She'll take that whole doggy bag back to that guy she really want to be with. She might just take a bite out of each of the food. Or act like some of them slicker ones, they might not eat anything. Say, let me get all that on a doggy bag. And then just let him talk. Just let him talk. Just be like, yeah, okay. And then the dude don't even take her back to her house. He take her over to one of her cousins' house. You know, one of those guys, if you see him out in the street, she'll look at the guy, just play like you my cousin. Saying it's an uncle or something. Shit, women be running that stuff. And the guy think he doing something. And shit. They'll just have you smiling. And look, I'm just gonna be real with you. I say way back in the 80s, that's how I know this stuff. I got played by this woman. I got played. I remember I took it was a friend of mine dating a woman's sister. It was a friend of mine dating a woman's sister, right? And it was like a double date thing, and the woman being all sweet to me, right? And I was like, yeah, oh man, I'm thinking it was something. But then my friend talked about he walking her to her door. They ain't come back for a while. I like went up there looking for him, like, where he at? I'm ready to go. Shoot, they out in the stairwell, he slobbing her down. But how did she get me? How'd she even get me? Just being that sweet, that nice, all of that. You thinking you doing something, but she really getting over on you. Don't think for 1 second. Don't think for 1 second any woman you deal with that they just done. I don't care who it is. They got their game. They doing something. All you had to do is just figure out what the agenda is. That's all you had to do. You figuring out something. I don't care who the woman, I don't care how naive she might seem otherwise. Because shoot, I got several stories. I've seen it. I've seen some women try to run game on me. And I've even told them. Because as I got older, like last time I got anything like that was the 80s. But after that, I tell a woman straight up, I say, look, you know you want to get I remember there was a woman and I met. And we actually met online. That's how I know something about it. But this back in the day. But this before pictures, right? And I remember she saying all this, and I was going to be in her neighborhood. And I looked at her, I said, look, you know you want to get with me. Why are you playing around? So she invited me over her house. I was like, okay. I just cut it off. I was like, don't play. Shoot. Another woman, I ain't mentioned this one before. She was acting all innocent in the car, and because a mutual friend had set us up, so I went to pick her up, bringing her back to my spot, and she acted all innocent. I was like, you don't have to act all innocent. And that's the one I said, why I tell her that? Had some bite marks all over me, because she was trying to act all innocent in the car. I was like, I don't have time for that. Like I said, bite marks all over her brother. I remember when we about to get into it, she was like, I can't do this. Nah, she said, we can't do this. I was like, I don't be forcing anything. And all she did was just switch her position. She said, all right, come on down. Look, man, don't get played. Don't underestimate any woman. Don't underestimate any woman. Always know who you're dealing with. I don't care what it is, whether you got money or as these young kids be getting into that whole throning bullshit. I finally get a chance to talk about it. Anyway, that whole throning thing. They want you just because you got good social media. Shoot. Oh, shoot. Alright, wait a minute. I was about to go someplace else. Anyway. Y'all just gotta know it. Just look. You just gotta understand the game. Don't underestimate a woman. I don't care how sweet she is, how quiet she is, how nice she is. If she's dealing with you, she wants something. Now, hopefully it's something good, but a lot of dudes be getting played because they want to think they're superior. Get that off your mind. Shoot. Because, see, one thing with women, let me make this clear. We as long as she got that nice old butt done, she got that progression, we don't give a shit. But women, they'll sit around studying. Shoot, women been figuring out men since the time they were baby girls. They knew if they cried a certain way, that big man who they would call daddy or father or whatever, as soon as they could talk, is going to come a running. Or here's something else too. Even those situations where they just paying late, they might have a single mom, or they could be they could have a father in the house. They watching how their mom's doing. They watching how their mom's getting whatever. Like now this is one of my favorite games though. A woman wants something from you, and she cook that meal for you, have you come over her place, or even if you living with her, and she cook your favorite meal. Cook your favorite meal. She got your favorite color on. She got that nice perfume on. And she doing all that. She might even she wants something. And you probably going to give it to her anyway. Let her do that. But just know she wants something. All right? Like, women always have an agenda. And like I said, all you want is just the agenda to be in your favor. That's all you want, all right? So anyway, though, let me go in here and get something. Check out that on-demand video. The link is in the description box. Look up that term throning. I ain't feel like looking up a video for that. But look up that term throning. Because you be getting those young girls be looking for somebody who got that social media. And, that's kind of funny, though, because when I meet somebody out here just out and about, I don't tell them what I do. I don't tell them. I might tell them after I got to know them for a while, if I keep running into them someplace like at the gym or something, but I don't tell them. Because I just be like, man, I don't want them to know. I ain't going to use it. Just think I'm just some bummy dude out here, all right? So anyway, that's all I got. And I'll get back with y'all. Peace.